I'm gonna show you how to average daily data into quarters inside years. And this is kind of interesting because most professionals, they forecast or model on a quarterly basis. And a quarter isn't really a numeric value. It's a string, right? So what you have to do is you have to be clever, I guess. In this case, I usually, as you can see up here, you have Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, etc. in 2007. So what I do is I write to 1, 2, 3, 4, copy paste, and I do like this. If you have like a few years, it will be easy, but the perk is you don't have to do this often. So there you start at 2007 and you end at 2016. That's fine. So next you have to get your years. So in this case it's 2007. I just pull it out and I do this plus 1. If you do it to right, as you see, for every year it adds 1. So 2008, 2009, 2010, right? So you can year, quarter. Then you go back to your data. In this case, the oil price. I can just delete this. First, you have to. What we need is first the year, right? So you can just extract the year from the date by using the year function. You fill it out to right. It will show value, so I usually do a if error statement. If you don't use an if error statement, it won't really work. Like that. Even if it's XFDs, you can just filter right. Like that. Perfect. So you have your years here. What we need for a quarter is, you don't need month, you need quarter. But extracting a quarter there's no such thing as a quarter function. So what you have to do is use a ceiling function, and you write month inside that ceiling function, and you click on a value like that. The type of significance is number 3. So what we will get here is number 9. I can show you what this means. This means like the maximum month inside that quarter. So that's September. That's December. So obviously it's quite easy. You can just filter right and do an if error statement as well. So let's go back here. We have a 9, we have a 12. This is October, this is September. The difference here is September is in Q3 and October is in Q4. Which number can we divide in order for this to be quarter 3 and this to be quarter 4? Yeah, you divide by 3, right? So like that. Number 4. 2 right. This formula is getting kind of but this is probably the only way, or there might be others, but So you have your quarter. It doesn't say quarter. You can just string it but it has to be a value right now. So what you do now is you have your year, your quarter. You use average ifs function. The average range is obviously it's what you wanna average. In this case, we can average for close. This is the entire average range. You just pull out the XFD. It doesn't matter. And now the interesting part, the first criteria. It doesn't matter where you start, but we want the year, right? So you just fill it out, lock it in with F4 as the same as average range. And the first criteria for the years is obviously the years, the specific year. In this case, 2007. And now if we would average this and only have, we would get the average for entire 2007. We want the quarter inside the year. So we have to add another criteria range, which is the quarter. We go back to the years, the day sheet, and you have your quarter range here. Lock it in like that. Go back to your quarter sheet, and the criteria for your quarters are obviously your quarter, like that. And the criterias can't be locked in because you want your years and your quarter to be rolling along the columns. So what we get now is, you'll see, since our data starts at 2010, 2011, obviously there won't be anything to average in quarter 1 2007. So you can if error this statement and put it as a blank. You do that for everything. Fill the right. And it takes a little time sometimes because it's a lot of columns and a lot of rows. So our data starts at Q4, I think, Q3 2011. So this is the average for Q3 2011. This is for Q4 2011, Q1 2012, etc., etc. And it's a really useful function if you like to model on quarterly basis. That was all.